What's up, guys? Thanks for coming today. Well, I would be in the happy mood today if the score wasn't the way it is, and I know a lot of fans want answers, and I just don't have it. Um, you know, Going into the season through the draft and everything, we knew and figured that this team wasn't where it needed to be, or wasn't able to, or wasn't the best team going into it. We played the Eagles yesterday. We played the Eagles last week, and then we sat there, sat around the table, and we discussed about it, and we talked. There were some good things that happened in that game, and then there were some bad things that happened in that game. But overall, we were okay with how the game actually ended because we only lost by 3 points, and I think that's our problem. We weren't too hard after that fact. I usually go into a locker room after a game, after losing every game, or just losing a game, period. I usually go into a locker room and yell at these guys and tell them we need to straighten up and fly right. Uh, I should have done that last week because we definitely did not fly right today, and I don't know what the hell is in anybody's Cheerios, but they had too much of Cloud Nine, and this shit is not gonna fly with me this season. Uh, this season, this is a whole new season. I just told these guys it's a whole new season, and this losing to big amounts of scores like this, 63-30, and I am going to keep saying that for reference because this is just fucking ridiculous. 63-30, us losing this at home in our home opener, not going to happen. It's not going to fly with me. It's not going to go in. I'm not going to take any. I'm not going to take any farther. This is just done. This is just totally done. And I told these guys in the locker room a few minutes ago, we're not having this. This is not going to fly with. This is not going to fly at all. It's either you play or you get the hell out. And for anyone who wants to play, I'm keeping them on the team. For anybody who don't want to play, they can get the hell out, and we can find somewhere else to go. But other than that, that is exactly what it is. I don't know what to say. This is embarrassing. We had a game like this last season where it was just constant. Where it was just constant, just lose, lose by big points. And in the beginning of last season, we had our losses, but we came back. And I think this team can come back. But what they just showed me today is the definition of what the hell. Because we're going up against a division team. This is our first division team of the season that we go against. Next week we're going against the Buccaneers, and then the week after that we're going against the Panthers. It's not bad that we lose to one team in our division because we do get a chance to play this team again. Maybe I think we do. If you look at our schedule, I'll have my about to check our schedule right now. Yeah, we get to play this team again in week 12. Week 12 we get to play this team again after we play the Panthers week 11. So yeah, we have a chance. And the playoffs are weeks away from now. We're not worried about playoffs. We're not worried about going to the Super Bowl. We're not worried about that. We're not even worried about the postseason. We're worried about where we at right now. We're worried about the beginning of the season. We're worried about pushing this team to where it needs to be. So later on in the season, when we hit that bye week, we can worry about the postseason, the playoffs, Super Bowl. We can worry about all that. But this is not going to fly. This is a game that we will not have. This is not what we want in this league or with this team. This is not what we want at all. This team is going down a road after today where we're practicing nonstop. And I told these guys in the locker room until they fix their shit, this is what's going to happen. I want you telling you guys this because the fans want answers. Well, you just got it. It's week 2. We got a bunch of rookies on here. We got a bunch of free agents on here. I don't I don't look at that as an initial problem, but a lot of the guys who didn't play last season are playing this season. So yeah, there's a lot of work. There's a lot of work. And the only reason why I'm this right now is because of the score that we just had. We're going to go into next week with a higher head on our shoulders and not with this score leaning on our backs. Yeah, it will be branded. So every time we look at it or look at our arms or anything, this score is a reminder of how much this thing hurts right now. To lose at home to this many points. To lose in front of our fans who've been supporting us through last season and in our first season in this league, and this is just how we've been doing. The first season we were close. We got close to the playoffs. Then we got close again to the playoffs last season. We fell back at the end, but we were there. We were close. There's a lot that we fell off the horse of. We were in third place at the end of last season. We were second place at the end of our first season. And now at the beginning of our third season, we're dead third. About to be dead last, depending on how the Panthers do this week. This is not what I want. This is not what the other trainers and coaches want. This is not what the owner want, and I know that's not what the fans want. The fans come here to see us play. We play just like we played last week. This is not us. And I can promise that we are going to change it. We're working on it. We're looking at the holes. And hopefully next week we're going to go against the Buccaneers. This will be a different story. But other than that, this is what it is right now. This is what it is right now. Well, thank you guys for coming out. And we'll see you next week against. We'll see you back here at week 5 against the Packers. All right.